In the heart of the desert, where the wind carries no sound and the sun burns like a silent curse, lies a place forgotten by time, a place swallowed by sand, and by something far more ancient, Loulan, the lost city of cursed sand. For centuries, historians believed Loulan vanished because of drought, but ancient carvings tell a different story. When the sand dies, the people die with it, and sometimes the sand doesn't let go of what it takes. One following the trail of the damned, a modern archaeological team discovers strange satellite patterns in the desert, shadows of structures buried under shifting dunes. Ignoring local warnings, they prepare an expedition. But the desert tribes repeat the same chilling phrase, "The sand remembers the living." The team laughs it off until their first night. As darkness falls, the temperature plummets. There is no wind, yet the sand outside their tents begins to tremble. Not from animals, not from footsteps, but as if something beneath the surface is breathing. No one sleeps. The gate of Loulan. The next morning, the team finds a massive stone arch, half buried in the dunes. Carved across the top is an eroded inscription. The desert reclaims what was stolen. The moment they step under the arch, the ground collapses beneath them. They tumble into the ruins of an entire city, lost beneath the surface. Collapsed corridors, temples filled with drifting sand, streets frozen in time. But the city is not silent. Mounds of sand rise and fall, like lungs struggling to breathe beneath the desert floor. The archaeologists try to rationalize it, but the night will prove them all wrong. Voices under the sand. At sunset, the city changes. The air thickens. The echoes stretch unnaturally long. And then the sounds begin. A deep, muffled groan from beneath the ground, soft whispering through the broken corridors. And the unmistakable sound of something crawling through sand. One of the archaeologists disappears. No scream, no footprints, just a dropped flashlight and a trail that sinks into the earth. They find his camera. The final seconds show a towering shape emerging from the darkness, hollow eye sockets, a hand of cracked, dry sand reaching toward the lens. The recording ends abruptly. The Sand Guardians. The team discovers the main temple. Every wall is carved with scenes of worship, sacrifice, and fear. At the bottom row of carvings, they see them. Sand Guardians, giant beings shaped from desert grains, created to protect Loulan. According to legend, they never stopped guarding. As night falls, the team sees silhouettes moving through the ruins. Silent, aimless, searching. The legends are true. The Forbidden Temple. Inside the temple lies an ancient ritual chamber. At the center, a half-destroyed stone obelisk, the Broken Obelisk. Ancient writings claim this obelisk once held the blessing of the desert god. But when Loulan's rulers grew greedy and mined the sacred sands for wealth, the god shattered the obelisk and cursed the city. He bound every soul to the desert. Their bodies became dust, their spirits eternal. Loulan became a living grave. As the team studies the chamber, faint whispers echo through the walls. One by one, the voices multiply. Dozens, then hundreds. Sand flows from the walls, forming human shapes, screaming faces made of dust, hands reaching for the living. The archaeologists flee, but the doors slam shut behind them with supernatural force. Loulan is not just cursed, it is hungry. The truth of the curse. Trapped underground, the survivors uncover a hidden chamber beneath the palace ruins. Inside is a stone tablet telling the true story. Loulan begged the desert god for water and life. He gave it freely, but demanded that the sands never be disturbed. But greed consumed the rulers. They dug deep, ripping sacred minerals from the earth. They violated the pact. The desert god unleashed his wrath. The city was swallowed whole. The people were buried alive, transformed into soulless guardians of sand. Their spirits roam, searching for intruders to replace them. Loulan does not allow escape. The final confrontation. Only 3 archaeologists remain. Desperate, they realize the only way to survive is to repair the broken obelisk and seal the curse. But as they climb back to the temple, the desert awakens. The sand guardians rise, towering figures with shifting bodies, empty faces, and an aura of ancient rage. Every step they take shakes the ground. Every movement stirs a violent sandstorm. The survivors press forward through collapsing pillars and swirling dust. With trembling hands, they place the final fragment of the obelisk back into its socket. A blinding pulse erupts, the wind stops, the guardians dissolve into clouds of dust. And for the first time in millennia, Loulan becomes still. Silent,